Hi, how you doing? My name is Trey, being interviewed by Harrison Jones.
All right. I got a few questions to ask you. Have you ever been in a car accident?
I have been in a car accident actually 2 years ago.
All right. What happened to cause the accident?
Coming home from work around Lincoln Drive, there was an old couple on the road. At a red stoplight, they decided to turn without their indicator being on. So, that being, they crashed into my car head on and it completely totaled my vehicle.
Okay. How was it handled?
As soon as the accident happened, immediately call the police, take down their license plate number, their insurance policy number, and take down the contact information of the people who was in the accident as well.
All right.
Then you file a claim at your insurance policy. Then they go through an investigation to see, what happened. Also take pictures of the accident so you can win your side of the case. Someone is liable in the accident, and whoever is liable basically has to pay for the accident, crashes caused, whatever.
All right. What were you driving back then?
Back then, I was driving a 2000 Nissan Altima.
Okay. What are you driving right now? Can you state what the car is?
This is a 2010 Nissan Maxima.
Thanks. Do you feel safer driving in a more modern vehicle than you do a earlier vehicle that came out?
Yes, I feel safer with a more modern vehicle because now manufacturers implement new technologies within cars to completely avoid all accidents, or it's just better material used that can handle impacts. My
Okay.
old Altima was completely total. There wasn't a lot of technology used or implemented within that car, as well as the material that was used in that car to actually absorb the shock.
Yeah. You did what happened in the car? Did you sustain any injuries?
I had a concussion. I had to be rushed to the ER like immediately. My forehead was bleeding. And my neck, because of the whiplash, my neck was messed up for about 2 weeks.
Okay. Did you hit? Did airbags deploy?
Airbags did not deploy.
Okay. Um. How do you think car manufacturers have improved in vehicle safety?
They've improved their vehicle safety by, I want to say, the technologies that are used. Big car production companies like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Lexus, they have technologies that, first off, if you come too close to an object, the car immediately stops for you. Within your mirrors, there are sensors that can sense, if there's a car too close to you on this side, car too close to you on that side, it'll actually direct you in the middle of the two so that it won't cause you from drifting or anything like that.
Okay.
The sensors are actually located here, 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 and here from my car. I don't have a backup sensor, but those four sensors of my car make sure that my car stays in a straight line, and if I come to anything too close, my car will immediately stop and not go forward.
All right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. So this is a follow-up video. What happened to your car? With the damage?
Basically, a deer ran into my car
Mhm.
about 3 days ago. I was going to Indiana, the state, in the United States. I had a show out there, and basically it was about 2:30 a.m. in the morning, and I was on I-70 going west. There was a family of deer that was crossing the road, going back into the grass, but the last deer was like, maybe the baby deer turned around because I guess he saw my light or whatever, and he ran directly straight into my headlight slash fender. And as you see, the damage is here, My headlight is completely gone. I don't even think it turns on anymore. My bumper completely ripped out of place. My fender is dented. As you can see, it would need a new paint job right here, like brand new fender. I have the sides taped right now so that the underbody wouldn't grind up on the wheel well it does. Before, this plastic part was directly on top of the tire, and it was basically grinding against the tire. And if you see over here that the fender is not aligned with the door correctly, it actually bulges out. Luckily, it doesn't affect how the door opens or anything, but it's just something that I noticed happened to the fender. The hood opens fine, but basically if I was to get this fixed, I would need a new headlight, a new bumper. My fog light is actually cracked in the back. It's not even supposed to be able to do this. This is fine. Fender, bubble in my tire caused by the stupid accident, and then the underbody.
Wow. So with everything that happened, how fast were you going?
I was going about 50 miles per hour. I was going under the speed limit. The speed limit up there was actually 70 miles per hour.
Okay. And when you hit the deer, was it like, did you feel it a lot, or was it?
Yeah, I felt it. It was a little shooken up by it. There was a little shake. Not a huge impact to the point where the deer could have flipped onto the windshield and cracked the windshield, but it basically like tipped the head of the deer, smacked it and turned it around, and it ran back into the grass with the rest of the family.
Wow. So did you sustain any injuries?
No injuries, just stressed about getting it fixed, but no injuries. Now the process of getting your car fixed when you have an accident, whether it's deer or whether it's a driver, when it comes to animals, I'll go with animals first. Immediately call the police. The police will send out a tow truck if it's that bad, the police, and an emergency vehicle. They'll take down your car's information. You'll explain to them what happened. Afterwards, you're going to call your insurance company and file a claim. As I said in the last video, if you have any accidents, immediately file a claim so a representative from your insurance company can help you get through it and help get your car fixed. When you're dealing with an animal, you're liable whether the deer hits you or you hit the deer. Your deductible that's on your insurance policy, you have to pay that first, however so much dollars. Say it costs $1,000 to fix all of this. I would pay the first $500, and the insurance company would pay the rest. That's how deductibles work. If it was another driver that would have hit me, he would have been liable, and his insurance company would have to pay for the whole entire thing. I would pay nothing out of pocket.
Okay, well, all right, well, thank you for your time and for telling us about your car accident.
Yeah, man, I'll fix it up soon.